Hello and welcome to another anime lore video, and today we are going to take a closer look at the goddess of wine, party tricks, suspiciously short dresses, lack of common sense, and of course, water. But before we are going to take a look at the source of many of Kazuma's problems and headaches, let me quickly thank my Patreons for supporting this channel, as well as all users of the YouTube thanks function for making one-time donations. And with that said, let's dive into the topic at hand. Aqua is, despite Kazuma's more than justified doubts, still a goddess, a deity, living in a heavenly realm, at least normally. But, and this is the first point I want to make, she isn't the only goddess, nor is she omnipotent. Her power, much like the power of all of the other deities in Konosuba, such as for example Ares, is directly proportional to how many followers they have. So even Aqua, in her godly realm, can't do everything, and is indeed dependent on others, namely her faithful worshippers of the Axis sect. So before even discussing her feats in the mortal realm, Aqua's not the single goddess, but now just one of many, thus disappointing those who might have believed that she can do everything while in her heavenly realm. Though I have to say this, Aqua is still considered to be a somewhat important goddess, hence why she is in charge of isekai in Japanese men, while Ares is her junior and in charge of the wonderful world Kazuma had been isekai too. But while Aqua is still somewhat awesome in her realm, she, after being taken with Kazuma into the mortal plane of existence, lost a good chunk of her powers. While her gaze as a deity would normally pierce everything, including the barrier between dimensions, allowing her, for example, to see what kind of pitiful, embarrassing, and laughable death Kazuma had suffered in the mortal realm. And while she at the start of her career as an adventurer maxed out her stats instantly, there's still a cap on how powerful she could be in her mortal form, and sadly her subpar intelligence is one of the stats that were maxed out already, so no matter how much she levels up, she will never get smarter. And as you might have imagined, this is a problem. While Kazuma may be weak, he, especially during his time with Dust's party, was able to shine. He used enemy detection and lurk to save his group from a rookie killer, used water and ice magic to put an attacking force of 30 goblins off balance, and at the very end, he was able to fend off a big cougar-like beasts, known as the rookie killer, thus stopping his party from getting devoured. Poor Kazuma. He could protect others from OP cougars, but not himself. While in contrast to this, Aqua was unable to understand the effectiveness of her own attacks, despite hearing her foes' agonized screams. She also constantly forgets plans and causes problems for others, such as when she kicked out the lost souls from the graveyard, just because she was lazy, or when she attracted the attention of the lizard runners, something that would ultimately prove fatal to Kazuma. And what makes all of this even worse is her attitude. Aqua expects others to take care of her, to worship her, and to spoil her rotten. Though, and this also has to be said, Aqua, even with all of these handicaps and more red flags than the entirety of the Soviet Union, is still incredibly powerful. She, alone, along with just one single spell, was able to destroy the protective spell that keep the mobile fortress destroyer unharmed. Because, let's face it, otherwise, the Crimson Demons would have abducted that thing long ago and made it just another dangerous tourist attraction, or declared it a target, and I'm not talking about the supermarket here. This was a city-destroying crisis. Aqua has weakened enough for Megumin and Viz to take out. She also can purify hundreds of undead, that cause in the Isekai Quartet anime serious pain for Einzulgon, and I'm not talking about her usual behavior here, and she was the one who ultimately destroyed a Devil King general, blessed by the Devil King himself, after she majorly contributed to weakening it. She also can cast heal, revive the dead, even when beheaded, reduced to bones, or even when they are just strips of flesh. She has great magic power and huge mana reserves, as well as an incredibly powerful piece of equipment, her dress, because it hails from the same godly realm as Aqua and grants all sorts of boons, protections, and special effects. So overall, Aqua is indeed incredibly powerful, but, and this is the reason why she is seen as so useless, she should be able to do way more with the power she has. She should be able to use it way better and way smarter. And would Kazuma have the ability to control her better, to lead her better, or to change bodies with her? She would be indeed extremely strong. So Aqua is very strong on paper and very weak in practice. And I also have the creeping suspicion that the subtitle of the English issue of the Konosuba novels wasn't particularly beneficial for Aqua either. And with that said, I say thank you very much for watching and special thanks to Order Daddy Order, Bad Guy Ye, Bad Boito 316, Bezer, Ben C, Brandon D, Chrissy, Crowley 0221, Sia, Crystal Prime, Dead Slime, Death is Mercy, Deathless Dragonlord, Demon Xenomorph 1987, Devin Downen, Ding Dong, Duckwagon, Dunkler Krieger, Dystopia, Dystopia II, Enigmatic Unicorn, Feral Shivan, Guy with That Hat, Hector Marino, Hoss, Haster, Jacob G, Jana B, Jason, J. Morris, Chromius, Kyle R, Lee K. Long, Legendarius, Lelouch Britannia with a Mustache, Lexus Fox, Lord Nishikian Rai, Lord Touch Me, Loverazor, Merovec, Mr. Shoes, Mr. Tweaker, Michael R, Michael Y, Nope, Oh Hell No, Normal Toad, O'Kill, Overlord General Gasper, Paddy Pantum, Personage, Primus 11, Rhinomere, Cune Caracos P, Shergox's Daddy, Shadow Lightning Wolf, Shrine Keeper, Super Tier Magic Batista Bomb, Supreme Cheese, Staris, Ted, Texas Deer, The Orc Warboss, Rak Edsmeshar, T.E. Wang, Vash Hawkeye, Vegito 27, Venture Fanatic, Wilhelm, Xenukai, and Zonegon. Thanks guys. Anyway, have a nice day, and I hope to see you all again soon on my next video.